Hi guys, my name is Zhanna. I'm from Ukraine and welcome to my live stream. Today you've got me all to yourself live for 2 hours and my topic is about attention to your lady. Before we get started, here is a short video so you will know what our new channel is all about.
Hello, привет, and welcome to Ukraine Dating.tv. Our channel is the world's first of its kind, providing free live streaming every single day, 7 days a week with the real, genuine, beautiful Ukrainian ladies. Finally, now you have the opportunity to video chat live 7 days a week with different beautiful Ukrainian girls of all ages and walks of life. You get to ask all your deepest burning questions about all things Ukraine, Ukraine culture, Ukraine women, and Ukraine current events. And if you come to enough of our live streams, you might just discover what makes us mysterious women tick. Guys, I think you understand we're like David fighting Goliath here to bring you the truth once and for all. Our channel's purpose is to debunk the myth and stigma created by the toxic paper letter scam industry. And we hope you agree the best way to accomplish that is by giving you the opportunity to video chat with average Ukrainian girls that represent the real women of Ukraine. And then you be the judge about what's real and what's not. Guys, please know that we're doing this all for you. So do me a favor and subscribe to our new channel and help us help you, your fellow man, and help us bring Goliath to his knees. So guys, can I ask you to share this video with all your friends? Only together we can make a difference, guys.
Hi, I'm back. And now for those of you that don't know me, let me show you video about me. Guys, please feel free to ask me any questions about all things Ukraine, Ukraine culture, Ukraine country, current events, and of course anything about us, mysterious Ukrainian ladies. Remove, mm, Remember, we have more girls joining us and they go live at random days and times. So make sure don't forget to hit the bell so YouTube will let you know every time one of us girls goes live. Please do like this video and subscribe the channel and hit the bell. And let's start our conversation. Let me say hi to our usual guests here. Hello, Jean and everyone from Jacob. Hi, Jacob. Hello, how are you? Ilemar Maris 23. Hi, hello to you. Nice to meet you here. What? Привіт. Привіт, Жанна. Hello, guys. Грегорі, доброго вечора, Жанна. Рад тебе бачити. Доброго вечора, Грегорі. I'm glad to see you also. Thank you for joining me. Zhanna, how are you feeling today? Thank you so much for your question. I am feeling okay. I had a good day. For positive, I'm trying to keep positive, like lifestyle position. So seems like this was a good day. I hope you also all guys have a good day today. And please be free to ask any questions and you can go online with me. I will put the link here in the chat. So you will have possibility to speak with me, to say hi to guys. Okay, and let's discuss my today's topic. I want to speak with you about attention to your lady, because I think that we girls and you men think about this word from different points a little bit sometimes. Because when you start your relations and you think, I already have a girlfriend and I pay enough attention to her, sometimes we girls think different. Oh, we have Greg here. So fast he passed. Greg, if you can hear me, please be free to join me again. I would be glad to have a guest in our studio. Uh, Maybe you have some technical problems. So I will put the link here on the screen and you can join us. I hope it was not by mistake or maybe somebody just click on the link in the chat. Okay, but anyway, I will be glad to meet some guests today. Okay, return to our topic that moment. Ah, I get very bad service out here. Unfortunately, because I would really glad to meet you here because you are our usual viewer and I'm curious to speak with you. I didn't saw you come to anybody's live streaming, so if you will have good connection, join me, please. I would be glad to meet you here. I hope Gregory can find some place with a good connection and we can speak live here online. Good evening, Jean and everyone. Piri. Hello, Piri. Glad to see you today. Thank you for your greetings. Okay, so let's explore together what means attention, what our ladies' expectation about attention from you guys. So first of all, we told here many times that women loves by their ears, and this is very true. And if you already told to your woman that she is beautiful, it doesn't mean that it enough forever. So we expect, we are really try to do their best to be our best version every day, every time, and all this we're doing for you guys. So it's really important for ladies to hear from you that your girlfriend, that your lady, that she's looking good, that she has good qualities which you appreciate, that she cooking good, that she cooked something tasty for you. She really tried to put herself there in this dish, and it's very important to know your opinion every time, guys. Maybe. So please talk to your lady. It's very important to know these words from you, that you appreciate your lady, that she really looking good, and the most important, she can hear these words from a lot of people in usual life, even from girls, also from her friends, from colleagues, from just strangers, whatever. But you like the most important person for your lady, and she will appreciate your opinion the most because she try to be the best for you. Okay, the second chapter I want to admit like touches. You know, psychologist says that touches are very important to every person because when you have hugs, for example, our body produced such hormone like oxytocin, and it helped to conquer some stress and in general improve your mood. So it's very important, especially for ladies. By your touches, you can say to, like a lot of tender words. You can say just by touches, by hugs, to touch her hair, to take her hand, to touch her face. A lot of tender moments you can do towards your lady, and this is such a zone of comfort, very intimate. And when you have relations, just your partner can do that. So it's also very important, and she will feel herself desired and happy, and she will feel uh, herself in good mood, and she can share all this positive energy with you also. Um, Second thing I want to admit is very important for ladies when you keep in touch with your lady. It means not just compliments and hugs. It means, to share everything you have during your day, everything what bothering you. Your lady can be also a best friend to you, and it's very important to stay in touch with your partner. And sometimes, guys, I know that sometimes men doesn't like to speak about their problems. If you have some stressful moments in your life, you don't want to share your problems, especially with the lady. I respect that. I respect this behavior because you try to be strong, you try to conquer all these problems by yourself, but sometimes it can have a bad joke in your relations, because when you not speak about your problems and you concentrate, you move away from your partner, it seems for your lady like you move away from her, that she is not important for you, that you don't want to share, some feelings and thoughts with your lady, and she feel herself um, like you don't have feelings to her anymore. And this is very important to to keep in touch, even if you're living together or just dating or just stay on the distance. Anyway, you can show to your lady that you still pay attention to her, that she is important part of her life. Even if you don't have mood, you can do this in many ways. Show your care and attention to the lady. Because if she feels that she is important in your life, she will try to support you. She will try to give some advice to you, maybe very important, maybe very um, logical, and really advice which can help you to resolve some situation. But when she feel that you move away from her, she will feel like this is some problems in your feelings towards her. So you need to keep balance here, to show your lady that maybe just it's just a complicated moment in your life, but she's still important to you. And believe me, when the lady feel this, that she is desired, that she is important to you, she will do all her best to support you, to stay together, to share all her tender feelings with you, to be your best friend, to be patient this moment. It's also very important for the lady to understand that if it's not the most good part of your life, maybe she can be patient. She can not be, naughty and spoiled when she says like some ultimatums like okay, if you don't want to do something, go some to have some fun, so don't make presents or don't try to impress me and so on. So it means that you don't love me and I will go. She also need to understand your feelings, and she really can be patient for some period of life, and not expect from you some active moments in your relations also. Second thing, not second, this is actually fourth, but the next thing when girl can feel your attention is presence. And guys, I don't speak about such things like you should buy a lady or just rich guys can impress the lady. No, I speak about very simple, usual things. When you can impress your lady with some really small things, like something without special reason, something unexpectable for lady. It's very important for girls when they don't expect anything, but they receive some um, present for you. It can be something really small. And I don't speak now about, some girls which expect big presents like brand clothes or gold or something like that. I really speak about some little things, and you can just listen to your lady, her stories, her wishes, her dreams. In usual speaking, she can share this information with you. For example, when you watch some movies together, she can have special reaction for such moments when she really uh, happy and inspires of this moment. You can admit this reaction. When she listening to some songs, or she can maybe make some hints to you, and you can admit these moments and understand that you can make your lady happy if she doesn't expect, and you can just organize this moment in her life. And sometimes, guys, will win not that man which try to conquer her heart with some very expensive gifts. Sometimes girls really appreciate men which are caring, attentive, funny, doing some initiative steps, and which can impress by such things, not expensive. I mean, just be creative. And when the man will admit ladies' desires, ladies' dreams, and even just trying to realize them, she will choose that guy, not guy which just can buy anything she wants just because he has such possibilities and another guy doesn't have. I know a lot of occasions when girls, Ukrainian girls, they really fall in love in simple guys because of their nice qualities, not because of their wallets. And they really ready to stay next to simple man if he really caring. So attention is like your um, like shows your real feelings to this lady. I think you can agree if I tell that person which is not interested in you will not waste time um, for another person, for a person, for a lady, for a man which is not interesting to you. So I think time is also attention, And maybe this is the most expensive resource which we have in our life is time. So if you pay your time, if you try to think to spend your time even when you're not together, to think about this person, to try and to organize something, how to spend quality times together, how to impress your lady, how to be interesting, how to um, make her wishes true. So it will show you to her, to your lady, your care, your interest, your feelings. So it is really important things which your lady will appreciate you about that. And believe me, it will conquer her heart, and she will be really mm, that person which want to stay next to you in any situation, even when you have problems also, because this is like a credit, yeah, for a lot of moments in the future. I can see some new comments I will read, and guys, I'm waiting for your opinion also for this situation and for your questions. Piri, sorry guys, unfortunately I need to go. Catch you next time. Good night, Zhanna, and all for you. Okay, Piri, thank you for joining me, even for a short time. I wish you a good evening, and see you next time. Irvin. So nice. Print me on Russian language. Здравствуй. Hello to you, Irvin. I'm glad to see you. How are you, guy? I hope my topic was um, useful for you, because you have your relations on the distance, and on the distance you also can share your feelings and your care even on the distance. It means that you should keep in touch. You can pay attention, ask your lady how she's doing. It's also care. Then she understands that you want to know about her, listen from her, and a lot of things actually you can do on distance. Name user. Hello, I don't understand. Is this just talk show, or is there a way to date ladies from Ukraine? If so, how? Mhm. Name user. Nice to meet you at our channel. I can understand that you can be a little confused because of the name of the channel, that this is Ukrainian dating. I will try to explain you. It means that you have online dating here with the usual Ukrainian girls, but not like dating when a man dating a woman. It means that you can understand from this channel how usual Ukrainian ladies are by nature, by mentality, how do they speak, what are their opinion. We're trying to prepare some topics to share our point of view for many questions, trying to let you know about our country, some interesting moments, trying to share our opinion about foreign men and dating with a foreign man. A lot of people here are interested in how to date or to get married Ukrainian ladies. So here on this channel, you can understand our Ukrainian ladies' position, and you will be prepared. Maybe you will learn a little bit about Ukrainian mentality, and if you will find Ukrainian lady, you will understand a lot of things from this channel. So it's not currently dating like you can date with any lady here on the channel. We have different girls from Ukraine here. Some girls already stay in marriage, but they try to explain you, and as I know, mostly all the girls which are staying in marriage, they stay in marriage with foreign men. So you can just find some good quality information for you, what you can expect from Ukrainian ladies. So this is not a dating site. This is a site just to share with you our Ukrainian culture. And if you want, name user, to meet some Ukrainian lady, I can show you some information about dating site, and they have database and they organizing some datings with Ukrainian ladies if you are interested in that moment. So you can call this number and you will have a consultation about datings. Here you can join us just for speaking. Maybe you have some interesting questions or want to know something about Ukraine and Ukrainian ladies. There seems to be a lot of beauty on my computer screen. Hello, Aaron Denker. Nice to meet you here at our channel. Welcome to our live stream. Subscribe the channel, please hit the bell. And we have different interesting topics here. And if you have any questions you want to know from me or from other Ukrainian ladies, you can be free and ask, please. All the girls, really beautiful and interesting girls from different cities of Ukraine, different age and different professions. But in general, you can understand a lot of things about our mentality when you're speaking online. Will you marry a person who has zero bank balance? However, he working not poor, he can take care of you. Yes, of course. Because for me, not really important bank balance. I realized for myself that your banking account can be changed. I can meet a person who can be rich for this moment, and next day or next year he can be zero balance, and depend of lots of things. But I really appreciate smart men, and if you have special qualities, ambitions, you will realize yourself and your life in a good way. So, bank balance is a very temporary thing. It can change. And I really believe, as a real Ukrainian woman, that you can build something together, and a woman is a very important part to her partner. If not to build money together, I mean, if even people don't working together the same business, but she can be a really good background to her husband. And if human have some stable and good life, if you have good atmosphere at your home when you come after work, because especially if you have some stress with your business, because some work can have some stressful moments. I really believe that your woman can support you, can give you correct right energy, can be flexible to understand a lot of things about your feelings, about your mood, about your behavior, and can help you and support you when you need, and can not bother you if she realizes that you staying in stress and need to, maybe if I will try to explain you on some more detailed situation. For example, if you have a stress at your work and you came home and angry wife come to you and says, What did you bring? Did you tell me something pleasant today? And so on. I don't think that in these moments you will have good support and inspiration to conquer your stress and that you will feel good. So a woman is a very important part of a man in relations, in business, in every spheres of life. So for me, bank balance for this moment is not important. If a man can do nothing during many years, like a lifestyle, of course, this man will be probably not successful. Maybe he doesn't have special ambitions to realize himself. But I think that such moments you can really, I mean, for ladies can really scan at the beginning when she just get know a man, a person, she can realize by a lot of things, by his behavior, by his habits, by his situation, current situation, and from his talks about some previous moments in his life. So I don't think that I think a lot of girls thinking the same as me. For example, I have a lot of friends which thinks the same. So no, bank balance not such important for me. But of course, you should be some normal guy. I mean, have some good positions, good points in your life, good targets. Oh, hello, Ark. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, Ark from Jacob. But what name user? The question was already answered on Julia's stream. But what? You're our moderator, yeah. But maybe name user didn't uh, understand to himself current situation, so it's okay. I don't mind about uh, double question about this question again. So it's okay. I hope I try to give all the information in correct way, and now this person will understand to himself. Dear Zhanna, it's blush time. Ark seems like you enjoy this blush time. But what if you want to date ladies? Match Guarantee, the owner of this channel, is a matchmaking agency. You can register with them and date ladies that you are registered with them. Thank you so much for help. I will put the banner again. I can put the link for guys who are interested in datings, because we have from time to time we have some questions from our viewers about dating. Here is we don't have datings here on the channel. We just hosts here who just trying to explain you about ladies, Ukrainian ladies, our expectations, our girls' behavior in general. I think that a lot of women not depend even on country and mentality. Just think maybe the same. And I will put this number, and you will have free consultation, and you can ask all your questions. What's today's topic, guys? Maybe I didn't know that you will have some delay, and maybe I should repeat. I don't know. My topic was I already talked about that. My topic was about attention to your woman. because it is very important part in relations, especially for girls. I told about moments which are very important for girls, which we expecting from you guys. I talked about compliments that it's very important for girl to receive good words from her partner about touches, like hugs, touch here, touch face, take a hand, and so on. To keep in touch, to share everything you have, your maybe worries, your situation, your even maybe problems in some way. Um, to make presents, some simple things which can make you really happy. So I try to discuss this here more detail at my topic, but I don't think you heard that. Going very good. Как ты там? Glad to know that you are good. I can see you have a good mood. I'm really glad about that. I'm okay here, Irvin. I stay in safe place in Poland, so I'm really okay here. I just have some worries about my family in Ukraine, but here I'm okay. We have usual life, and I'm glad and happy about a lot of moments which I can have every day here, which I couldn't have in Ukraine if I could stay this moment there. So, after such experience, you begin appreciate life in different way. So I really glad about lots of usual moments in my life. What to are giving affection to your lady. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. JC here. Uh, why are you smiling? To which comment? One moment, I will check. Ah, you smiling from bank account. Why? Okay, of course, every girl will appreciate somebody rich next to her. Of course, girls like that. But I think if to speak about some real relations, um, it's not about money. If you really have some feelings to a person, money will be like a pleasant um, moments, like a benefit to all things you can organize in your relations. But only to have bank account not enough to have really good relations. In this case, a lot of girls like gold diggers will stay to next to this man just that period when he on the top, when he has money on his account, but not because of real feelings when she want to support him in any moment, any situation. So I can understand you're laughing, but it is not about some serious feelings. I appreciate topic today. It's good to have the variation of gifts, small and big, cheap and expensive. It's more about surprises. Exactly. I don't deny that sometimes you need some, of course, you have some big occasions, some holidays when, of course, you need to do your best to organize some quality time to spend some money to make some expensive gifts also it's important, but I spoke today about some little things which can just make up your mood, and from these moments you really feel happy. And girls also like to do that to you guys. Girls also listening to you and try to fix some moments to herself. If you like something, she will really try to do that, and also without reason. Many girls do that, and it's very pleasant. Then for example, at your birthday you expect the present, and most of time you even can understand what will be the present, because when you stay in relations you know what your partner need, and you have some needs and expectations. Maybe you even can discuss this moment, but I spoke about such presence without any reason, when you just try to make your partner more happy without special occasion, when you just could hear, it's like a very usual situation. You can walk together at some mall, and she just can admit some little thing that she like. I don't know, some jewelry for hair or some earrings or any, and you just admit the reaction. And when you can buy this, and she doesn't expect, she will be happy. You will be the best partner for her. She will appreciate this act. Nizam N, call me. I'm sorry, Nizam, I don't understand. What do you mean, call me? I can put the link and you can join to my conference here. But we speaking just here without any private contact. So I already put the link and everything you need. Just click the link to have camera. You will have 10 minutes here conversation with me. You can ask any question you're interested to know. But this is just online speaking here. It's not about some contacts. Oh no, I can see the number. I'm sorry, I'm not calling. My lady came back from her trip and we had a call where she talked mostly about trip, and I just listened and asked questions. It was very nice. Oh, I can understand that she was happy after vacation and she shared with you her positive emotions, and of course it's great. Yeah, I just can understand and be glad about you both. And Jacob is here. Hi.
Hello, how are
Hello.
you?
Okay, I can see you changed your beard a little bit.
Oh yeah, trimmed it down a little bit,
Yeah, I will.
so
Okay,
I
no,
change it up.
I put off the link because before I. How are you doing?
Good. Well, I wanted to make sure you had a guess because I got to leave for a work meeting here in a little while. So I know you always meet a guest, so I wanted to. Nobody else
Oh
would be.
yeah, yeah,
Bill's
yeah.
too
You
busy.
will be. You like my usual survivor here, like a hero who can support me.
Yeah. Now
I'm glad of that.
I have $100 in my bank account. I think if I found a good
It's
Ukraine
okay.
lady, I could double that to 200. You think that'd be enough?
It's okay. I have less for this moment. Give me a five.
Oh yeah. Oh, so no, I wanted to give you a interesting story about my little dating journey I'm on right now.
Really?
So,
Tell me.
so I messaged this girl, and she messaged me her WhatsApp number, and it was on a Friday, and she's 12 hours ahead of me. You know, it's different ranges. So I gave it to her. So I messaged her. I think it was like 9 o'clock, something like that, just like hello and her name and do it. So she messaged me at 4 o'clock in the morning. That Saturday morning. Of course, I was sleeping.
Mhm.
So and I was busy. I was getting ready to go out of town to travel. So I messaged her at 11 in the morning. You know, just like hello, how are you? She messaged me back. She's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I'm going to a festival, getting ready to drive. What about you?" And she's like, "Oh, well, I'm going to bed, getting ready to go to bed." I said, "Okay, good night." So she messages me 5 minutes later. She's like, "Well, I'll stop bothering you now. I can tell you're not interested." And
So,
I like,
is it a reason that you can't have good communication because of time difference? And
I know. I said, well, you told me you're going to bed, so I said good night. What do you want me to do? And she's like, well, I know you're talking to other girls. So that
I
was
think that
a
time difference is not a problem. You cannot. wait when you both can stay in contact, you can discuss some interesting topic. And when you will get up, you will read the message. And if it's interesting, not to say just hi, good morning, or good night, you can develop this topic and to say your opinion. And, this moment when people very with a big interest towards each other. They very nasty want to speak and to know all the information about each other. And time difference maybe is not a problem.
Yeah, but I just thought, well, it's like I will probably go ahead and try to communicate with somebody else if that's seemed like a major red flag to me. It's not anything I've really wanted to deal with, I don't think.
Did you tell her about Yakov Smirnov?
Do what? I didn't
Did
hear
you
that.
tell the lady about Yakov Smirnov?
No, not yet. Yeah. Well, she was from Russia, not Ukraine, so I couldn't really use that line. But got a couple Ukraine ladies I think I could use that line for because
I think it's
very
a
important.
super. I think that it's a super great life hack when you start your communication with some jokes. I mean, from a man's side, it's
Yeah,
super.
absolutely.
And then you will have some, background when you already have some topics, and then you can just develop and grow up your speaking, your communication.
Yeah, the bad thing is the age range I talk to, nobody knows who Yakov Smirnov is. So I'm
Because
gonna have
nobody
to
knows
explain
him in. He's from Soviet Union and
it.
he
Right.
lived there very long time ago. I think he moved to USA at 77th. It's very
Yes.
long time ago, and he was not famous at Soviet Union. I think that moment in general were no any popular stand-up comics and so on. So he became popular just in USA, in your place, your region. So, but it was interesting to me to know about him, and I watched one his stand-up session. It was quite
Hmm.
nice, even for nowadays. It was old one, but it was funny still.
Right. Yeah, he's in his mid 70s now. He still has a theater in Branson, Missouri, but I don't know how many shows he does. To be honest with you, he was real big in the '80s doing stand-up specials on like broadcast networks here, but not anymore. Hmm.
Look, you told about this guy to me. I don't remember, maybe 4 streams ago, something like that. But it's still interesting to go on this topic, and we still have some, jokes which connected with that guy.
Yeah, I did have a question I was going to ask you about dating. Like some women maybe can't understand English as good as like you can for say. So what's the best way to maybe overcome that or try to talk to that? Because it's hard to do video calls. Is there any advice on that?
If the lady don't speak English well,
Not like okay, maybe fair, I guess is a good word, but not as good as you. Like I would say you're good compared to probably a lot of
okay.
Ukraine women.
No, sometimes I also don't understand some things. Uh, First of all, we have a lot of apps nowadays because we live in the 21st century. I didn't use ever, but I know from other people that we have such app when you speak your language and it translating online, maybe with the voice to English language. But I know in other hand, the same situation when my girlfriend, she had dates with a foreign man, and for that moment she can't speak English well. She could have some communication, but she remembered that like it was terrible. It was very uncomfortable. You spend a lot of time. So if your lady really motivated, she will visit classes for sure because it was on my eyes. My friend, she was very motivated to develop relations with a foreign guy, so she immediately went to classes of English lesson. She tried to make some notices all around her working place at home and so on, try to remind some new words. She tried to communicate with me in English, even usual things, just to develop her speech. And in maybe 2 months, she really could speak, just basic level, but she could. So if the lady really motivated, she will show this to you. I think that, relations, it works from both sides, not just you, man. You should be like initiator. You just should make first steps, and lady should step towards you also. And will be a good step to you also to try to do something to develop your communication. If it's basic level but you can understand, try to help you, try to speak simple topics, try to speak simple words.
Hmm. Yeah, it's usually okay to communicate via the app because you can know they can go to whatever website, Dispel, and translate it, or Viber translates automatically. I mean, it's not the best, but it's 80% good on there. Because sometimes I translate and it says something really weird, and the lady's like, "Oh, that's not
Yes,
what I
of
was
course.
talking about at all." So that's what it said.
It could be a problem, of course, but it's very temporary. And to include this problem, you can write print something very simple. If we used to speak some big sentence, you have a big sense there. Make a brief sentences with a simple phrases. They will translate in more correct way, first of all, not to have misunderstanding each other. And so you can develop your communication. Irvin, I think maybe it's a joke. He says to you, learn Russian.
Yeah,
But guys, you know
exactly.
that it's very difficult language for foreigners and
Yeah,
not simple process at all.
especially the keyboard. Learning all that would be almost impossible, I think, for me at this age, trying to do that. The different symbols, but and one word that's a little different here for me, it's kind of a playful word, but it just makes women so mad. I found out is silly.
What?
Why is
Silly?
silly such a bad word?
Silly, it's like stupid. Is it?
I mean,
No?
it can be, but usually here we'll just say stupid. We don't say it, but we say silly. At least in my area, it's kind of playful. Like, oh, you
Yes,
can't.
I also have some knowledges even from my school when we uh, you know learned some phrases or some words which are not really popular nowadays and not used, and some people try to improve my knowledges to say correct version of this saying of this word. But when you know something from childhood and you used to that, it's stuck at your memory. And sometimes, but the most important, you can understand me and all the people can understand me, if even if I do some mistake. But in general, very important, yeah, to have some connection, some to catch the sense.
Yeah, I just want to caution all the guys not to say that word because it made a lady I was talking to very mad at me when I said that. Uh,
Silly.
Even though I tried to explain, she's like, "Oh, that's such an insult." I said, "Oh, okay."
No, you can. It's okay. It's very okay if you will try to teach your lady and to fix some moments if she's doing mistakes. You can just explain, but be gentle, maybe be tender, and she will accept this new version. And from time to time, if you will remind to her correct version, she will learn.
Yeah, I
Irvin
just
says that
try
he's
to
not
avoid it.
joking. He's not joking. I'm also learning, and yes, it's difficult, but you will learn more every day and every year. Not bad point to learn
Mhm.
Russian language I think if you have foreign partner, not depend Russian, Ukrainian, any language. It would be not bad if you will know even some basic moments on foreign language.
Yeah, I'll learn slowly but surely, but it's better for them to learn English, I think, if you know.
Yes, it's better. The process would be faster, and you need English is international language, of course,
Exactly.
but it doesn't. Um, means that you can't do this also, and it will be just good for you. New knowledge is all the time is just good.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well,
So you
anyway,
think language is enough for communication, yeah?
I think so. Yes. Maybe we can learn a new language together
Yeah.
instead of not that's not Russian or Ukrainian, which I don't know. Is there a big difference between the two, or are they both pretty similar?
Some similar, but we have a lot of difference, yes.
Mm.
I can tell you one interesting moment. All the Ukrainian people, they can understand all Russian language, but Russian people can't understand pure Ukrainian language.
Hmm.
That is the difference.
Gotcha.
We know their language and their grammar, but they doesn't know our.
Mm. Okay. Well, anyway, I'll let you get back to the comments and everything, but I just wanted to get your take on that.
Thank you
You
for
know,
your question. It's a good question, and after such questions, after your comments, guys, sometimes in a moment it's difficult to find everything you want to share, you want to say, and after that, I'm thinking about that, and I think I will find some new. Moments which I can have like an advice for you how to speak with a girl whose level is not the best in English. Maybe I will find some life hacks, talk to my friends which conquer that, and find some, new moments, some solutions for that. Okay, thank you, Jacob. I
yeah.
was good to see
Bye.
you.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Tell Zhanna до свидания now. I admit this comment too late. He already passed. Okay, guys, let me return to our last comments. What a flight here. Mhm. Okay, that was my last comment I read. Uh-huh. So good. I think she had a lot of positive emotions because Italy is great and it's impossible not to have a lot of good emotions after this vacation. So nice. Nice going, Irvin. I'm sure she appreciated your in in attention. Okay. Yes, for sure. It's also very important for ladies when sometimes we ladies we like to talk. You know that, guys, and it's very important when you can just listen when she is full of emotions and want to share with you all her emotions. It's also care when you just it's about time, it's about the topic that I told today. So you spend your time, and she realized by this time that she is important part of your life if you can spend this time to listen to her. Cooking for your lady is a really good way to show affection for your lady. Kissing too. You can share what you're feeling with a good kiss. Oh, Ark, for sure, yes. Cooking, great. Not every man can cook, but if the men really know how to cook, guys, you do it great. I just want to admit that if the men like to cook, you are better guys in that. So the best chefs in the world, in best restaurants, they are men. So if the man can cook, it's great and it's always delicious, and you do everything super accurate without any, girls can do something like, I will put this, I will change for this, I will put an eye, and so on. Maybe guys also can do that, but yeah, if men can cook. It's also the same like a woman cooking for her beloved man, like to put all the soul in this dish and to say like I want to care you, I love you, I want to make something tasty for you, to appreciate. The same, I think it works when a man cooking for a lady and also wants to impress her. And kissing, of course, this is about touches. I think that this is all in common, like kissing, like to hold the hand, hugs, to touch the hair, to touch the face and shoulders. Is everything about touches, and it's super important. And I told at my previous topic that while this contact, our body produced oxytocin, which is very important hormone for everyday living, to calm down, not to have stress, to feel. This is hormone of happiness, actually. So of course, kissing are very important for lady. Hey Jana, I'm 38 with no kids. That's your best advice for a man seeking a relationship with a Ukrainian woman that has children? I've done a lot of dating, just never with children. Oh, interesting topic you give to me. I will answer you in brief right now, but I think that this question is for a special topic. I will prepare this topic, guys. I will make a notice for myself. I can make just a picture of this. And actually, I have an answer for you yesterday's asking if you're interested to know about the point of the world. Mm, yeah, sounds like you have very good points. You are young and no kids, but have good experience. So you can get any lady you want, actually. Depend, of course, on your personal qualities. And if you don't have children yet, it means that maybe or you are a very responsible person and didn't have so serious relations when you felt that you ready for that, you want to make this important step. Or you maybe was scared of some responsibility and didn't want to have very strong connection with any of your previous girlfriends. But anyway, you are on the top of the world of this life, and depend on what are you searching for. If you want to have relations with a Ukrainian woman, um, what can I say? It's good wish, I think. And here at our channel, we can show our real life, real thoughts, feelings, our position, and you can take a lot of information here from this channel, from our ladies. Um, Everything you need, just find Ukrainian lady and to do some steps. And of course, about kids, about children, you need to show your positions from the beginning. It would be great if you can show your positions from the beginning. Do you want kids or don't want? No, bad advice, because nobody speak about that from the beginning. But in a very soon future, people can discuss such important questions. I'm seeking a relationship. Okay. You are very cute guy. About your comments, I can judge. And if you will remind me, I will answer your yesterday's question. Hello, what, and thank you. Great reply. Yes, guys need to be from a good background. Of course, it's worked this way, and this is some values which we are learning from our childhood when we watch on our parents. I think this is, something very Mm, the most fundamental, I can't find correct word, but I will translate this important thing. Fundamental, the same, yeah. Thing on relations, and it's not real and true relations if somebody is staying with you just for some benefits, correct? So of course it works just if you are support to each other in any situation. It's about true love and true relations. Zhanna, doesn't a person's bank balance depend on their age though? If you are in your 20s, then fine, but a man in his 30s or 40s with nothing in a bank, isn't that a bad sign? It's a deep question, but I really can't judge just by bank account. And even at uh, I know some guys which are rich enough after 20s, just after 20s, that could be lucky at their young age, and at 23, 25, they already could build some business and were very successful for that moment. Some guys can have these positions during all their life, depending on qualities. Some guys lose their positions after 10 or 15 years. Times changed, their business changed. I know these moments also from my personal experience. And at your 30s or 40s, yes, probably it's a bad sign. I will watch on this moment. If I will have such person in my life, I will admit these moments and try to realize by these moments a person. But first of all, depend on personal qualities, other qualities, not just money. And you can realize also why this man in his 30s or 40s have this situation. Maybe this is just temporary problems. And I think for a woman is like a value is a zero if she judge just by account only. So you need to know maybe more details about this period, this situation, and also, a lot of things, a lot of events in our world happens which can have influence on your business, on your work and so on. A lot of people in Ukraine, for example, because of war, they lost their jobs. I'm the same. And some people can have temporary problems, and of course, if you have special good qualities, if you're not silly and have some ambitions, you will realize yourself again and again. For example, Donald Trump, a good um, example for all the people. He was a bankrupt 5 times, maybe I'm not correct in numbers, but he became a bankrupt 5 times, and every time after his bankrupt, after he's lost everything he had, he become rich again. So it just shows that he has these qualities, these possibilities, these ambitions, not to fall, not to put the hands down. And he tried again and again, and he became a president. How about someone whose job requests moving a lot of maybe every 3 years? You mean when a person change the work often, or what do you mean? Много двигаться каждые 3 года. Oh, it's difficult for relations. Uh, I will try. I will try to give several answers because my own position. I actually not really believe in relations on the distance. If you speak about what period of relations, if you just want to start relations and you have a lot of moves, so it can be a problem. But a lot of families and their husbands move like military guys and so on. They move all the time in different points of country or different countries. And I know such examples of such families. It's also possible, depend on person and how strong you are as a couple. So for some couples it's okay, and but somebody, it can be a real problem in relations, because to moving is not for every person. It's about a lot of difficulties in your life, but guys, I truly believe that you stay next to correct person, you will conquer everything, every situation in life. If your person will have to move, you need to move also. If he has some problems with his banking account, with a job, it's temporary, everything, and you can support in any situation if you really have some deep and pure feelings. But for sure it will be a challenge for a couple. It's not simple to move. But if you're a good guy and support your lady, she will have a big motivation to move with you and to accept this challenge. Jack, there are millions of military wives. They move all the time. All the time. Yeah, exactly. Military. I also have some friends from military families, and they moved from time to time. They know this. Yeah, it's just you need to have a correct person next to you. Which country guys you will avoid to date, Mary? This is a question for me. Interesting. First of all, I'm not a racist. So for me, every person is not about country or race or something. I don't judge people by nationality. You can meet a person from, of course, every one of us have his own opinion about some country, some culture, and so on. But every person is very different, and sometimes you can meet a person in real life, and when you speak, you can understand different qualities. So actually, I didn't think about that I can deny some person. Depend on your impressions in real life when you have real life contact with the person, and you have your impression not about not about his country, about this person in this moment. So I don't want to tell you, to make some wrong hope. Like, of course, I prefer somebody who is more similar to me by culture, by appearance, but I don't deny that people with different cultures and different nationalities can be interesting person, and you can really build some relations. I think it's early to asking me such questions, just because I lived during all my life in Ukraine and I don't have really good experience. I didn't think before seriously about such moments, such occasions. But depend on personal qualities, for sure. And hi, John and everyone. Just here for a short time to say hi to everyone as I still need to attend my team meeting. Hello, Anne. I'm not sure that you are still staying in the chat, but thank you for your greetings. I'm glad to see you. Jana, any tips, advice on mind reading when you see something is up and she is in a bad mood without having to backtrack several hours? So figure out what you might have done, said wrong. Yeah, sometimes everyone has bad mood. Mm. I think the best advice is to ask straight and to think, of course, what could you do wrong in previous. Sometimes girls, have such moments like they can be offend on you because you was not attentive, because you promised something and forgot, and something like that, and she disappoint in some expectations, and she will not tell you. You can ask, oh, I can see you without the mood, what happened? What the girl will say? She will say nothing. But it is not true. So no any mind reading, of course, but on your experience, when you know the lady, I think that this occasion would be good sense of humor, when you can make smile your lady, when you can be nasty with your question and just ask her again and again, tell me please what happened. But if you will do this in a funny way, I think, first of all, she will change her mood. She will become more easygoing. Second, she don't want, she want you to know the reason, because if she offend, she just don't want to show this and to give you an answer in some very easy way if you didn't admit when you offended your lady. So she wants you to know that you are guilty if the reason of her good bad mood is you. So she know you to want to know this, but she don't want to show you in some easy way, or she want to make a lesson for you, so you should understand that you shouldn't do like this anymore. And yeah, I think you should insist and ask again and again. If you are not a reason, she will tell you current reason why she really mm, don't stay without mood. I think that for girls it's very easy to change the mood. Of course, I'm judging by about myself, but if you have a person next to you and you have good relations, it's more important that some things which are bothering you, and if you even have some problems, but you have a good man next to you which can support you, no problems. So, or she can tell you what bothering her, or you can insist and know the reason what's wrong with you. And girls like to talk about that because she want from you to understand this reason and not to do like this anymore. So but sense of humor in this way would be a good friend for you, because she will relax, she will change her mood, and she can speak in some easy manner with you about that. But of course, you can't read her mind. I think you can know what to do in such situation. I smiled because I thought he was joking. Oh, really? I thought you smiled by another reason, because the question for you, like making you smile. because for some people this question can be very clear, that a lot of women can really judge by bank account. Um, it's serious question. It is. Yes, it is very serious question. I agree. And of course, you should understand this situation for yourself. But at the same time, you should do something to, because you are men, such is our um, humans being and natural's role, when a woman should be feminine and inspire you, support you, and making all the cozy atmosphere around your life. And you men should be strong and can protect your lady and organize, and it means build money also, organize good life process, life situation also. So I think that strong man can accept this situation and trying to do his best. So you can have some temporary problems, but it can be your lifestyle. Like years and years and years, you are unlucky and doing nothing with that, and you can protect your lady. Sometimes protection also depend on your bank account also. So it's deep and important question, but about the real feelings, um, it not depends on your money. Zhanna, I get that. It definitely isn't all about the money. Absolutely. But money does help though. I can avoid a lot of unnecessary stress. You're right. Of course, I don't deny that money is a good um, application in our life, and it makes money makes our life more much more easier in many many moments. If you have money, I can't say that you have no problems. Of course you have different kinds of problems, and also you need to think all the time how to protect your money, how to keep uh, going, build money, and so on, a lot of things. But you for sure can make your life with a more big comfort. Like, I don't know, guys, you have this saying or not. I mean, in foreign countries, but very popular meme, like, are money important? Not important in life, but to cry more comfortable to staying in Mercedes, but not on the bicycle, something like that. So money means some comfort of your life, and they are very important. In many occasions they can improve your life in many ways. I mean, not just comfort. I mean, decide a lot of questions, but I mean, even with not all people in the world are rich, but a lot of people who are not rich, they have another kind of happiness, like to stay happy in relations. And I think it's very popular topic in a lot of movies, when some rich people, they doesn't have a real happiness in life, or some people, they can be poor during all the life, but they have a really good life values. And but some people can have both, and different money for different people means different things. And I think we should try to do our best in all the spheres in our life. My apologies, didn't mean to offend. Oh, I don't think that you offend. No, it was just a smile. No. Having zero, no issue, but not keep adding to zero is a big issue. Money is important. Guys, I can see my link. If somebody want, you can join me. No, I'm comfortable with your reply. Yeah, I think the same because it was not rude or can't offend somebody. Facts. As long as you keep dreaming and trying to better yourself, I sincerely wish you the best of luck. So polite. Agree. Jacob, I know you're talking to other girls, either a shit test or because of limited communication due to time zone difference. I think that it was just not a good connection from the beginning. Maybe that was a reason when time different can bother, and the girl could suppose that Jacob speak to other ladies because when you start good relations, I don't think that you can um, put this jealous at the beginning. It's weird. Good morning, Tom. Hi, Zhanna girl. Good morning to you. I was looking at your close up photo and noticed that you have a splash of freckles on your cheeks. When you were a little girl, the angels saw you playing outside and showed you with kisses. Mm, no, I don't have and never had. I think that can be some um, things about quality of video or some things about shadows or lightning. I never had splashes of freckles. No, never had. But yeah, I also had that that people like were kissed by the sun. I think you talk about my picture at my intra video. No, it also doesn't have. It's just such a picture. If she really motivated, she will put her kid in English classes. Yeah, sure. If the lady has motivation, she will also do very serious steps to save this connection, to develop this connection. Arc, sometimes a little smack on the behind is good too. Why to arc? I don't remember. Ah, you spoke to that moment from his comment about kisses. Yeah, we are here all adult persons, so yeah, it's also can be a very interesting act, like a funny action, flirt, and so on. Yeah, girls are also like that. Although it ain't that serious, is it? You have to write it down. I have a nephew. He just scares me though. Good beginning. And the thing is, I've been engaged 3 times, just never worked out. Judged 3 times. You mean in relations or marriage? Mm, okay, I will prepare a topic about a woman with kids. Maybe I will try to think some moments, some advices, how you can behave yourself. But I think that it's very personal situation for every man and for every child is very everybody has different character, but in general, of course, um, we can have some advices in common. And what the most important is some maybe ladies' expectations uh, and fears, and uh, you can support her or disappoint. Yeah, so of course I can tell here what not to do. If the lady has a child, yeah, what should be wrong at your behavior, and because this lady will think not about just you and your relations, she will think also about her child, and how comfortable would be relations together and also for child. If I ever tell my lady that I have no money, she will try to send me some. Yes, it's also true. And I think such moments when you have relations, not at the beginning, of course, not just first period, but when you have already serious relations, it's absolutely okay if it's not a regular habit. Uh, but I think that people in Ukraine, for sure, we have such moments in families, like people support each other, and some simple families, very usual families, when two people working together, I mean, together, a wife has a job and a husband has a job, and girl can also have I mean, a woman, she can earn money and buy something very important to the family. Support husband, for example, if he has a not good period at his job. But of course, every woman for sure want and will respect, of course, more if a man will earn more than a lady. Doesn't mean that you should be super successful businessman, millionaire, and so on. You can be a simple guy, but you are a man. You should be stronger. You should be support. So you should have a bigger salary than your lady. Mars Pricklas. Hello to you. What an interesting avatar lion inside the man's head. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm glad to see new viewers. And if you want, you can join me by the link. I will put the link on the screen in the moment if you want. Or maybe your first time on the channel here and don't understand what happens here. So I will try to explain a little bit. I'm from Ukraine and we speak here about different topics, but you can be free to ask me any questions you are interested to know, like some point of view from a woman about women's expectations about Ukrainian culture, current events. Just can come to say hi. Irvin, about gifts. I think a honest person won't take expensive gift. My lady rejected someone ring, but bought herself ring when I gave her some money to buy a piece of jewelry. Um, Depend, Irvin, depend on situation, depend on how long are you together, depend on your situation, because your lady, when you have already relations, your lady will understand your current situation with the bank account. So she can understand. If you have some problems, of course, she will try to be flexible and to support you. It means to support you, to be comfortable this moment, not to expect expensive present that moment when you have some problems. But if you are okay for some interesting date, like for some holiday, for some anniversary, you can make a expensive gift, and she will appreciate that, of course. By gifts, ladies also can understand your treatment, how important she is to you, because guys, maybe I will be a little. 1 second. Mercantile. Yeah, the same word in English. Maybe I can be a little mercantile here in this question, but if you don't make expensive gifts at all to your lady, it just means that she doesn't have any value for you. So I don't speak about that you should buy something expensive from the beginning to buy her to conquer her heart only with the money. No, I told at the beginning of my topic that it can be something very small, something very uninspectable, not expensive. But when you have big dates, big events like anniversary of your relations, St. Valentine's Day, her birthday, so some big holidays. Uh, if you don't want to spend some part of your earns of your money to your lady, it just means that she is not important for you, no any value. So you don't count, you don't think that she appreciates something mm, of your actions, but of your efforts. Maybe it's good sign, and maybe it's hint she bought small diamond ring. Maybe I will steal ring and use it later. Who knows? We'll see. Way behind on the stream at work and had to pause. Zhanna, you are adorable. I don't want to take a lot of information from the ladies on this channel. I want to take information from you. Mm, sounds interesting, JC. Thank you. Okay, thank you for your questions. You actually have interesting questions, and I also appreciate them and interesting to answer. So thank you, and I will know that my opinion important to you. Mark, hello, Mark. Hi, nice to meet you. How long are you with the match guarantee? I'm not with the match guarantee. It's a different project. Match guarantee is an agency. The owner of this agency, also the owner of this streaming channel, but this is not the same. I'm not working for match guarantee, and I don't have profile at match guarantee. So I don't have any mm, connection with this dating site or this agency. Here I'm like a host, like a guest for this project. It happened by occasion. My friend offered this project to me to share here with people information about Ukraine. And I had this possibility and I tried this experience. So here I am, not on much guarantee. I just, if you asking about that banners, that links which I did about this we made because of usual asking here when people comes to a chat and asking some questions like how I can meet Ukrainian lady, and we had a lot of such askings. So it was just comfortable to make this link because sometimes people misunderstand and they try to find a lady here on the channel, but you can't find. I'm just here, yeah. We have 2 hours speaking here with you. I'm just the only lady here and I'm speaking with you, but this is different. So it was just comfortable to make these links for people who are really interested about match guarantee. And you really, a lot of people really can use this link and maybe find a wife, to create relations through this match guarantee agency. So of course it's probably, but I'm not there. Hello, Jack. Привіт, Жанна Girl. Зараз 10 градусів Цельсію і мені холодно. Ходімо зі мною і повільно танцюйте біля каміна. Oh, I like a fireplace. I really like these moments. I will translate to guys that you have at your place just 10 degrees Celsius and you feel cold. It's cold for you. So let's go and slow dancing next to the fireplace. Yeah, it's actually great, really great time at such a temperature next to a fireplace. Nice time spending. So I would like to dance next to a fireplace, really. And I also don't like when it's cold. For me, like 10 by Celsius. It's not cold when no wind, but of course it's not such a pleasant temperature. I don't remember what temperature we had today, but warm enough in October here in Poland, more comfortable than it was in September. We have 13 right now, so not far from you. But I didn't use my jacket, my coat outside. I just take it with myself. But all the autumn, I don't use underground anymore because from my place to underground, I have to go 5 minutes, and I don't want by cold weather in the morning when like just 5 degrees or 10 degrees and wind and sometimes it's raining. I don't want. So yeah, I go everywhere just by car right now. Who the gentleman? Hello to all the guys in the chat. Evening, Yannick. Evening, Zhanna. Hello to you. Glad you joined us. Evening, Yannick, to you from Mark and Beck. Have you met some match on match guarantee and how is experienced? I think it's this question you made before you could have my answer for your previous question. But thank you also. I appreciate your questions. They are really good. I really like good quality questions here because they are important. I don't have experience about match guarantee because I was not a client of this agency, and I have just different views for this moment. Just I don't think that I need to use some dating sites to find a couple. So I don't have, but I know that this is a good agency and they have a lot of really good results for their clients. I got really scary experienced lady with the child and I am frightened. No. Yes, I can understand your fears because it is a super big responsibility, especially when you are a native father for a baby. It also can scared, but maybe you can have some natural feelings. But if you already have other child with a girlfriend, it can be a little different because maybe you don't have some native familiar feelings, or maybe not. I have this experience in my family, and my parents were divorced after 16 years of marriage together. So I was a teenager, but my brother, he was just 6, and they divorced. They become apart after 16 years, but some problems they had some years before that. So maybe 2 or 3 years they just tried, yeah, to balance, to save the family. It was not successful, but I mean, my brother was just a little boy, and then they both have second marriage, and I have, and my brother also, we have good experience with my stepfather and stepmother. So it can work. Everything depends on person. Of course, it depends on age of the child and on your wishes. I think that if you are serious and you really love your lady, you will wish the best to her and to her children. So you can be, first of all, you can be a friend for these children, and this will be a good bridge to build relations. Uh, you can, I don't know, if you're scary, maybe you don't want this experience at all. But sometimes it can happen that you really can meet a person and you feel great feelings. Um, and if this person has a baby, it shouldn't be a reason why you should lose this connection, because not every person we meet in our life can make you happy. So if you really have deep feelings to your lady, you will find a way to her child and try to organize your relations. I will prepare this topic maybe for tomorrow. I will check my schedule, and I will try to speak more detail about this topic, how to build relations with the children of not native children. Okay, Irvin, she is a keeper. No, and judged is a proposal, a ring step before marriage, never been married. Ah, so you did. Uh-huh. Yeah, you have a little bit different traditions. So you make a propose with a ring, and then you have another ring for marriage. In Ukraine, we don't have this official propose. It's just a just a speech when you, uh, like a man, make a proposition to his girlfriend, and they goes to, how it goes, I don't know the same or not, to the marriage registry and fix their wish to become a family. But we have just one ring. Okay, yeah, I understand this period. And is this period long? You can, I know that in USA people can stay with a proposal with the first ring for a long enough period and not get married. But this is a very serious step. Zhanna, if you do not show full of wealth to your lady on date just to test her, what you feel about that? It's tricky, but you really can realize something. I had such, I don't want, to speak very much such personal details, but I want to tell you such a moment from my life. When I had a date with my ex-husband, he came for first date. I agree, I accepted on a bad car. It was like something like a working car, and okay, I didn't understand for that moment what to think about his job, who is he, and so on. And the next date, he came on a good modern car, very good. So it was a test for me. Uh, can I accept speaking with a such guy who is not maybe very successful? Yeah, but as I told for you, if the person is interested for for the lady, she will not care about this car. But I remind this moment for me like something cute, maybe because I passed exam, if I can say like this. But in other hand, it's actually not very good if you try to test your lady from the beginning. It shows that you don't trust. um, I think not every lady can accept such testing. Uh, in general, that you have a wish to test her. I think that you can realize these things without special testing, just in some time which you can spend together. You can see this for many moments. For example, ladies which are really sincere to you, they will be humble on the datings. They will not try to uh, not try you to get her to the most expensive restaurant, not to order the most expensive dish in the restaurant, not try to be, spoiled, or to get you to some for some shopping, not to make big hints like, oh, I want this ring, I want this ring. Like, some girls from the beginning, which are gold diggers, they make a hint for you and shows you a lot that she wants something very, very interesting, expensive, or something like that. So you just can realize from her behavior and don't need to have special testing. And it can be not very honest towards her. I work hard so my future wife will never have a worry about money even after I pass away. Um, One, it's a good news which shows you like a very masculine man. It would be good for your lady, of course, but I don't think that you should say this to lady, yeah, because not to have such girls which just want to live uh, on their husband's money. Um, if you will meet special lady for you with the real mutual feelings, it would be just great because every woman um, deserve to have a good treatment, a good man. So it would be really good for your lady, but I really wish you to meet a very worthy woman, which will have all the good from you and give all the good to you from her. But of course, it's good. Zhanna, you are so special that I would give you backstage passes with a meet and greet to Yakov Smirnov show in Branson, Missouri for your birthday. Oh, really? I have my birthday not soon. Um, and does he still have um, how would say concerts? Does he doing concerts for this moment? Really? I do give gift in every occasion, and not only to her but her son, and help my girl buy her mom some flowers also. Irvin so young but so understanding guy, which is not afraid to accept a girl with a child, and you really understand a lot. Just listening while I get some work done. Second. Okay, so hello to you, Mark. if you're listening to us. Anyway, I'm glad if you're here. My advice, except under special circumstances, difficult word for me. Do not ever show your wealth on the first date, especially if you are rich. I never show off on the first date. Yes, I already comment that it's a little bit tricky and maybe really will filter some girls which want next to her already successful guy without any, to go to pass all this road next to him to support him. She want just a good life when his life already complete and he already has success, and she will be have just benefits from him. Yeah, a lot of girls, they think that, okay, I'm beautiful, so just be grateful for that and I should do nothing. No, it's a big job. If you're rich, good for you. But anyway, I think you can meet a woman who will be very uh, good and worth with the correct values, which will be with you not because of you rich. But to make in special testing, it's a little tricky, guys. I think if you're smart enough to earn some good money, you are smart enough to understand and to see from the first vision that girls which are, with the dollars in their eyes, which are hunting just for a simple good life, and which really have some good qualities and good values in their mind. Yes, agree with you. Okay, I will not argue, guys. Do as you want. That's why you're so well rounded. Glad to hear that you had both of your parents while growing up. It's very important. I feel fortunate that my parents just celebrated their 40th anniversary. So you're more lucky than me. Yes, I was in a full family, but unfortunately, I can realize to myself that some processes which were at my family when I was a teenager, as for a girl, for me, I have um, some things which not distract me, but 1 second. Mm, effects, okay. That I have some effects about that period of life in my family, and I just built that moment like a girl. Yes, and yeah, so it has their effects. Maybe that is why I already repeat my mom's way in personal life. I'm in the only one that can see your freckles. I think, Tom, you speak about this picture. I will show you 1 second. Where is it? Mm, I think you speak about this picture, but there is no freckles there. It's just the quality of that photo, it without any filters, and maybe it because of, I don't know, but there is no freckles really. Don't you guys have a tradition in Ukraine where I have to wash my mother-in-law's feet at the wedding? We already had this topic. Actually, like we have this tradition. I heard about this, but I never met in real life this tradition on any wedding. For me, it's really, really weird and even ugly. So I never met that people really do this, but I could read that and heard from other people about this weird tradition. but I don't accept it really. I'm about some healthy, funny things, but not like this. Zhanna and everybody, late night here. Goodbye and good night. Thank you so much for your company. Ilemar, Ilemaris. Thank you so much for your company and for your nice, really nice questions, which really complete our conversation today. Very important topics. And come for my live streaming tomorrow. I think it would be at 6 by my time. I will check my schedule. One second, guys. Wednesday. Oh, I have a day off today, tomorrow. So 20th of October on Thursday noon by Eastern time. I will come to you and I will have even 2 days to prepare a good topic for you guys. So join me, please. I would be really glad to see you all. Жанна, у вас є для мене звіт. Дівчина, рибка на ім'я Ванда. You remind everything. Таїсімія, can you Дісі? Благословення вам і вашій родині. Я теж не вірю в стосунки на відстані. Мені потрібно відчути хімію. I will translate. It's good comment. First part is asking to me, did I watch the movie which Jack recommended to me, and did I try the perfumes with his perfume? Jack, I'm sorry, but I didn't do both of these tasks. I will do that. For perfumes, I need to get to the mall. I didn't was. And some shop next to me, they have just a small variety of perfumes, so I didn't find that smell there. I didn't watch any movies after Crazy Rich Asians. I didn't have opportunity yet to watch some movies, so I will watch because I remember about this movie and I'm curious to listen this Western accent. I remember all. I'm curious also about perfumes. Thank you for blessing to me and to my family. Thank you so much every time for your support and for this Ukrainian message. And Jack says that he also doesn't believe in relations on the distance and that you need to feel the chemistry. You can feel the chemistry at the beginning, for example, and then you can stay apart and support some connection. I think it's very personal also, and every situation can be different. You can feel this chemistry at some dating, spend some time, but I mean that I don't believe that when you live without any perspective for a long moment, if you become to dating and stay on the distance, it can be okay if in some future you will have opportunity to stay together. I mean, I don't believe in such relations for a long term, like you dating months and 2 and 3 and year and 3 years and on the distance. I don't believe in such kind of families, of such kind of relations when you stay some time together and then you stay apart and come to visit each other maybe twice a year or something like that. I know also some people have some such kind of dating, such families. But for me, it's not about feelings. For me, it's not about relations. I need person next to me. I need to feel my person. I need to speak with my partner to feel him, to a lot of things. It's not about real relations when you have a distance. It's okay when you need to wait for some period, but not about all the situation in general on relations. But anyway, I also know such occasions when people could save their family, but many, many years they live apart in different countries. And anyway, they love each other, and they still have a strong family. So in any situation, people can have exceptions. So we can't judge just for ourselves or for somebody's occasion, like you also can't judge all the country by one person. Women don't like being checked so much. I think it happens often to them. I think bad feelings they get. You're right, but for me, like for a lady, I can understand your feelings. I mean, when a man have some worries, I can understand that, but depend on which way you will do this check. It can be even offended. It can even offend if it would be, something very straight and rude. I think the most good way to check feelings is to try to speak with the person, and you will understand a lot while speaking. Jana, I would be able to pers- persuade Yakov to come out of retirement for a special contact just for you. So good phrase, and you have such a laugh and smile in that. Uh, like you don't really believe that you want to do that. But yeah. Anyway, you still, guy, you still can find a moment to have to create a new joke about Yakov Smirnov. And you really impressed me about that because it's still funny. Yeah, and girls appreciate such actions like really creative moments when you can organize something unusual, like um, to bring Yakov Smirnov from retirement. Steven here. Hello. Jana girl, hello. Sorry I'm late. Hope your day is going well. Of course, my day was well. Thank you so much for asking for care. I hope you will also. And anyway, thank you for coming, even if you are late. Also, hello, Jacob and Irvin and Jack. Hello to Steven. It's because I can see angels too. Okay. If you can see some things at my face, let it be. I'm off as well. Пока-пока, Jana. Have a nice night. Thank you, Vatvat, for company. I know it's late also at your place. So, sweet dreams to you. Off topic. How can I make sure I can make my lady feel that I'm there for her only when we meet? Maybe it's good, or a lot of women have left Ukraine, so my eyes won't wander. I will. I made a picture of this comment, and maybe I will have something to say next streaming because we have a little bit over time today. And I will have some comment, okay? Don't be hard on yourself, Jana. I think you are amazing and doing great. Thank you. I sincerely do. We all make mistakes and follow after our parents on occasions. Yes, it is very true. I accept all this situation and accept all my destiny during my life. And I am who I am because of my experience and my mistakes. So, um, anyway, I'm glad about everything I had and everything I have now. So, I'm okay. And anyway, I adore my family. and I'm grateful for everything they could give to me and for my life experience. So I'm okay. I just like, to dig inside myself, to realize some moments, and to try learn on my mistakes for future. Uh, Actually, is good for me. So that is why I spoke about that. Yeah, but anyway, I also have very good example on my eyes with my family. Everything would be fine anyway. Also, you mentioned Ukrainian relationship go from being girlfriend to wife. No in between. It'll be good to understand what Ukrainian woman is expecting. Here, people can be a fiancé for years. Yeah, that I commented at. Um, but I don't know, is good or bad? To have a fiancé ring also not bad. It means it's also a serious step, but unfortunately, it's not any guarantee that you will create a real family after that, and you can break off after that, and it's not enough. Yeah, so the same like with any actions from a man, you should be serious in your actions and don't wait for too long time. Yeah, I heard that. It's exactly what I commented before. You are surrounded by them and doesn't even know it. About angels, surrounded by angels. Hope so, Tom. I truly believe in very, very good things in our life. So, of course, good thoughts. I can also say that there are some kind of angels here which surrounded us. I also feel some way about relationship that is not real until we are together. It's another thing me and my lady agree on. Now we have to see if we live together or break apart. Yes, of course, because all the chemistry, I think that on distance you also can have chemistry, because if you have interesting conversation, if you are you can also be crushed maybe by messaging, by video chats, by phone calls, and so on. You can be so addicted by a person with these connection conversations. It's a first step, yeah, because you realize for yourself a lot of things that you accept, that you like, you imagine in your future partner, but it will not work because you can imagine something to you about your partner. You can imagine some things, and in reality they can broke, because in reality you can be a little different about from your imagination when you had just this speaking on the distance. So yeah, your real life, your real meeting will show you, um, are you okay together or not. But unfortunately at your situation you don't have this time, this period to check your relations, just to have some datings. When your lady come to you, she will come like a lavine, already with your son, and you already will live together. So you lose these middle steps, which are very important to know each other, to understand each other, to use to each other, and so on. But anyway, it can work in different kind of relations with different people. No any usual instruction for every relations. So this variant also can be very happy and successful. Or maybe it's even better, because maybe it's a problem of a lot of modern people when they dating and no any development, and they come to such moment when they just get apart without any serious steps next. Oh, Bill is here. Hello, Bill. Dearest Zhanna, on a short break from movie set, how is everyone? I think that everyone here is quite okay, and glad to know that you have some break. But interesting to know that you are staying in some interesting creative process about moving. How are you? Doing awesome, Bill. How are you doing? Oh, nice to know that, Steven. Sounds great. Very good, very energetic answer. Good night, all. Stay safe. Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much. Also, good night to you. And also, stay safe, of course. Always so gentle in your wishes. Большое спасибо, Жанна. Irvan, welcome, welcome really to you. Very appreciate you like a member here, as always. Yeah. JC to Irvin, long distance is though it only works out for a short amount of time. Correct. I wish you the best. Hope you can be together soon. I absolutely agree with the JC because it's impossible to save this connection if it would be quite long time without any real life support. So yeah, also wish you to stay together, to have some steps in a very soon future. Mm, Long tour. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what it means. It was by occasion. You just print a button, or you want to say something, or just it's like a brief hi here in the chat. Oh, to you. Irvin, if you love a woman, you will not have eyes for another. Oh, yes. Yes, and this is not about somebody's appearance. When you really have feelings to somebody, you will not admit anyone. And it works in both ways. But I made a picture of that comment of Irvin for myself. It good inspiration for some new topic when we can discuss this like a big like a real topic of streaming. I agree. We all love Zhanna's eyes. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay, my dear viewers, I wish you good day and good night and good mood and good ladies on your way and all the best to you. Thank you for listening to me today. I was really glad to spend this evening with your company. Thank you for your interesting and good questions. Thank you for your nice words. I appreciate that. For every lady, it's very important to hear that, to know that. So, waiting you for our usual meetings. Good night, Jana girl. Please support me with a like on this video and subscribe the channel and hit the bell so YouTube will let you know when our wonderful girls from Ukraine goes online. Come to my live streams, please support me with your comments. I will prepare some new topics for you. So meet you soon. Eddie Hudson. Hello, Eddie. Hey there, you're beautiful. Oh, such a pleasant comment till the end of my streaming, but such on a good way, on a good mood. Thank you so much, Eddie. Join to our channel. I would glad to speak with you my next live streamings. But for today, it is over. James Bond movie for your eyes only. Oh, Vandiana, I don't remember this episode. I remember something about never will and never. tomorrow will never comes and so on, but not about ice. But thank you. Goodbye until next time. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Thank you, Bill, so much for remind everyone. Guys, I want to share our wonderful love story here. Good example for all of us. And wish you good night.
Do you find yourself over 50 and regretting chasing material riches at the expense of family? Do you believe it's never too late, or have you given up? Maybe Joe's story will inspire you and give you hope. After having it all, millionaire lifestyle, all the toys men dream of, Joe still felt unfulfilled. Joe prayed for God to shake it up, to light the path for his purpose. Well, be careful what you pray for, right? Well, bankruptcy and divorce certainly wasn't Joe's plan. In hindsight, it was God's. Joe found himself 50, divorced, bankrupt, and homeless. Little did he know his best years lay ahead. Well, fast forward 5 years, Joe is happily married to his beautiful soulmate Anna, lives the traveling nomad capitalist lifestyle, and his lifelong dream of being a dad has come true. Twice, with 2 darling daughters, and another on the way. Did you know exhaustive research has proven that regret is what we feel most on our deathbed? Well, if you find Joe's story hits a nerve for you now, Joe asks you to trust him just enough to hear his inspiring true life story. Joe promises to light the path for you to find your soulmate and start your family, even if you're over 50.